Okay, so we are just going to begin the workout with a little bit of hip and shoulder mobility. So coming up to stand, you are going to need one 8-pound weight. So just grab that and keep that handy. So coming up to stand, just going to begin with some hip circles. Starting with the feet hips width apart, you're just going to take the right leg, open up the hip like you're stepping over something, place it back down. Same thing, bringing the knee towards the center of the body, opening up, dropping it back down. With the other side, knee up, outside, drop it down, reverse the circle. That's 2. Take your time with this. And just take one more on each side. You're shooting for anywhere between 5 to 8. Feel your hips lighting up a little bit now. Good. And then you're just going to come down onto all fours. And that's good. You're just going to start with a little spinal mobility. So just untucking the toes, sitting all the way back onto your heels. Let your upper body stretch a little bit. Get a chest stretch here. And then rolling through the spine, coming all the way back up onto all fours. Step the right foot on the outside of the right hand, just like we normally do, but slightly different. From here, you're just going to lift up the back knee. You're staying in this stretch for a good second or two, whatever feels good. Dropping that knee back down, walking up. From here, tucking the pelvis, leaning forward nice and slow. Hands down, in between the feet. Step it back, back to child's pose. Untucking the toes, rounding through the spine. Other side, same thing. Coming up, rounding the spine, letting the head, neck, and shoulders relax. Take your time here. Back to a neutral position, toes tucked, left foot on the outside of the left hand, right knee comes off of the floor. Holding here for a second, let your hips relax, sink down. Drop the right knee down, walk yourself all the way up. Take a second here, tuck the pelvis under, and then slowly lean forward. You need to make a little adjustment here, bring the foot forward, that's fine too, just so that you're getting good stretch in the right side. Hands down, back to the neutral position, round the spine, all the way back. One more time, same exact thing. Really round the spine here, let your head, neck, and shoulder relax. Tuck the toes, right foot outside of the right hand, left knee comes off of the ground. Deep stretch here. Drop the back knee, walk yourself all the way up, pelvic tuck. Lean forward. If you need to move that foot forward a little bit, by all means do so. Hands down to the ground on the inside of the foot. Back to the neutral position, child's pose, untucking the toes. One more time with the left side. Come all the way up, rolling, rolling, rolling. You can stay here for a second, just let the head relax. Neutral spine, toes tucked, left foot outside of the left hand, lift the right knee up. Just stay here for a couple of breaths, doesn't have to be too long. Drop the back knee down, walk your hands up. Pelvic tuck, step the foot forward a little bit, give yourself a little space, your hips are flexible, and lean forward. While you're doing this, try to make sure that your hips are even. So from the front, that when you're leaning forward, your hips are, that this isn't happening where you're leaning down and the side that the non-standing leg is drooping. Try to start from a neutral position. When you tuck underneath your pelvis, make sure everything is nice and square here, and then just lean forward. You'll feel like you can't go as far. There's not a lot of room, but that's okay. You'll feel the stretch probably more deeply. Good, so you're just taking anywhere from 2 to 4 of those. or as many as you like, but at least 2 per side. And then while we're down here on all fours, might as well get some shoulder opening. So you're going to be here. We've done this a million times. Nice wide knees. You're just opening up, right side, drive the arm through. From here though, you're just going to take it nice and slow. You're just rolling over a little bit onto your shoulder, and then back up. Same thing, the arm dives through, you're here, and then you're just rolling a little bit. I don't know if that's, if you can see that, but I'm just pressing backwards a little bit. One more. 4. And then switch sides. So same thing. Just reaching all the way up and then diving through. Just giving a little push. In this case with my right hand, just so that I can open up the shoulders a little bit more. And then back up to neutral. From here, we're just going to do some windshield wipers. Slightly modified, so you've done this before standing up with the band around your knees, but this time we're going to slow it down a little bit, taking it from the ground. So feet are open, and then you're just going to let the right knee drop into the center, and then open it back up. Take your time with this. It feels a little bit awkward at first, but you're just nice and slow here. Really, really slow, so that you're getting that internal rotation in your hip. Usually when we do it standing, the focus is more on the external rotation, but here you really just want to let that knee roll in, let the foot and ankle roll in with you. Your body can shift with you a little bit. Back to the center. Big difference after you do these, that your hips really will start opening the more you do this. Take one more per side. And nice and slow, so not rushing through this. And then from there, now you're going to need that weight. I think the 8-pound weight should be good. You're going to do 90-90s into halos. So again, same thing, either 4 to 8 per side is what you're looking for. I'm going to do this in the reverse way so that you can see which leg needs to go forward. But just like what we've been working on, where you're sitting and you're stretching this way and you're rotating, opening, but we're just going to add on to that. So starting with the left foot in front, you want to make a 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle with your back leg, and then you're just going to hold the weight into your chest. You're opening up your hips, you're rotating so that you have flipped over, and you're doing the same exact thing on the reverse side. From here, you're going to drive all the way up. Your hips are extended as much as possible here. You're taking the weight, you're haloing it towards the right side, the front leg, center. Slow, 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 drop down. This is not easy. And then just leading with the left knee, opening with the right. To the other side, same thing here. Driving up, so you're here, that's where you're gonna wanna be, but you're really going to want to extend your hips. And then you're just haloing the weight all the way behind you, trying not to open up your rib cage too much. Nice, smooth circle with the weight. Slowly lower all the way down. Reverse. Take your time here getting into these positions. It's fine. Take it slow. Drive up. Once you've driven up, just make sure that you can extend that little bit further. Makes a big difference here. Circle. Drop it down, nice and slow. towards the lead leg. Slowly lower down. And that is the dynamic warm-up. You can repeat that 2 to 3 more times, but even just cycling through it once will be pretty good.